Good day, here are the headlines from the Philippine News Agency. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. called on concerned government agencies to ensure enough water supply, particularly in areas that may be hit the worst by the El Niño phenomenon. The President made this call during the inauguration of the Maynilad's Poblacion Water Treatment Plant in Muntinlupa City today. The 11 billion peso Poblacion WTP taps into Laguna de Bay to supply a potential additional 150 million liters per day water to consumers in Parañaque, Las Piñas, Muntinlupa, and Cavite. The President acknowledged the timeliness of the project as the ongoing El Niño is forecasted to last until the second quarter of 2024. He ordered pertinent government agencies to do what is necessary to ensure adequate water supply. He also encouraged the private sector to continue working with the government to provide clean water to consumers across the country.
With the El Niño projected to last until the second quarter of 2024, we must prioritize the repair of water pipes to prevent leakages and the completion of ongoing water supply projects to ensure that we have adequate supply. And so, let us call upon the pertinent agencies to intensify their vigilance in overseeing the construction of water supply facilities, particularly in regions grappling with water scarcity. Sa bagong Pilipinas na sinisikap natin na itaguyod ngayon, hiling ko ang pagkikilahok ng bawat isa upang mapatibay ang ating mga infrastruktura at mapabuti ang kalagayan ng ating mga mamamayan.
The Commission on Elections has declared a failure of competitive bidding in the electronic voting system for the 2025 midterm elections. The Comelec Special Bids and Awards Committee found the lone bidder of the project to be ineligible for the full automation system with a transparency audit count. The committee cited the deficient documents from the South Korean joint venture of Miro Systems Company Limited, Integrated Computer Systems, St. Timothy Construction Corporation, and Centerpoint Solutions Technologies Incorporated. The SBAC cited the lack of English translation of supporting documents and the incomplete undertaking by Miro to enter into a joint venture with the three companies. Comelec spokesperson Rex Lojanco meanwhile said the SBAC held a mandatory review of the bidding documents of the 18.8 billion peso project. He said the Comelec will call for a second round of bidding with the opening of bids set on January 4. Earlier, the poll body disqualified Smartmatic Philippines from all election-related projects. The Philippine Red Cross is ready to send 35 Filipino doctors to help in humanitarian missions in Gaza. PRC Chair Richard Gordon said they are waiting for the finalization of agreements with the Egyptian Red Crescent. In a TV interview, he said that he hoped for the Filipino doctors to be assigned in standalone camps where they will be identified as part of the Red Cross to ensure their safety. Gordon earlier called for an immediate response from the international community after Palestinian militant group Hamas bombed Israel and took captives back in October. He also proposed the deployment of hospital ships to serve in Gaza. Egyptian Red Crescent Chief Executive Officer Dr. Rami El Nazer commended Gordon for organizing the deployment of Filipino medical personnel to Gaza. He cited the PRC's dedication to alleviating the dire conditions in Gaza with its deployment of a field hospital under the auspices of the Palestinian Red Crescent. The traslacion or grand procession of the iconic image of the Black Nazarene is likely to make a return early next year. In an advisory Thursday, the Quiapo Church said a walk through the route of the traslacion would be held on Saturday as part of their preparation for the celebration of the Nazarene 2024. The event will involve representatives from the church, government agencies, and various stakeholders participating in the Feast of the Black Nazarene on January 9, 2024. This annual procession sees hundreds of thousands of devotees joining the solemn activity commencing at the Nińo Grandstand in Rizal Park. The procession will end at the minor basilica of the Black Nazarene or the Capua Church along Quezon Boulevard. The World Health Organization has called upon the government to treat e-cigarettes similarly to tobacco, advocating for the ban of all flavors. Although some scientists, activists, and governments believe that e-cigarettes or vapes are essential for lowering smoking-related deaths and illnesses, the UN agency stressed the need for quick action to control them. Citing research, the WHO said that there is inadequate proof that e-cigarettes help smokers stop. It also emphasized the health hazards and warned about the risk of promoting nicotine addiction among non-smokers, especially kids and young adults. The WHO is pushing for reforms to ban all flavoring agents and to implement tobacco control laws such as imposing higher taxes and ban smoking in public spaces. And that's the latest and the biggest stories on the Pna Headlines. For more news updates, please visit our website pna.gov.ph or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The Pna Headlines is also streamed via the Servicio Facebook page. You may also watch the Pna Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account via the News and Information Bureau website, nib.gov.ph under Pna News, or on the Facebook page of the Presidential Communications Office or PCO. It's 10 days before Christmas. I am Wilnard Basilonia and this is the Pna Headlines, bringing stories that unite the nation.